Well, the first day last show of Ek Villain Returns has been watched और सब घर चले गए हैं. The mall is empty now. But I have to do this review. और इस review को शुरू करने से पहले I want to ask you one thing. When you watched the trailer of Ek Villain Returns, what did you think? Well, I thought it's going to be a stylish and very slick serial killer saga. But it's far from that. It's actually one of those Mohit Suri's typical love lone आशिक जो completely devastated है, self-destructive है, chaotic है, उसकी कहानी है. और it's more of a love story like most Mohit Suri films. And Mohit Suri doesn't always get it right. In fact, most of the times he gets it wrong. I didn't like Ek Villain, the first one as well. And the second one, I wouldn't really say that it's a great film. When any film starts off well, in a way that it builds a lot of suspense, you expect that when the suspense starts revealing itself and जब सारे layers खुलने लगेंगे, तो you will be awestruck and you will be completely blown away and you probably wouldn't predict what the director wanted to say earlier and you will be shocked and surprised. Ek Villain में ये चीज़ें नहीं होती है. In fact, first half is still stronger because at that time the story is building up, suspense is building up, characters are getting introduced और दो tracks parallelly चल रहे होते हैं. But second half में जब सारी चीज़ें खुलने लगती है and when the suspense is starting to reveal itself, it's a big letdown. And of course it is predictable. At least I could predict from miles ahead what is happening and what's gonna happen. The biggest villain of Ek Villain is its story and the writing, which is quite weak, I would say. Because if you set out to make a Hollywood kind of thriller, then cut all the melodrama and so much of unnecessary rona dhona and love story which doesn't even feel convincing or doesn't stick, because Ek Villain is not a thriller. It's a love story which doesn't convince you, which doesn't hit your heart that hard, and the villain here seems more like a fake villain because you are not scared of this serial killer. Of course, we have a bunch of good looking actors here with very questionable, well, not if questionable, at least very average acting skills. There's Arjun Kapoor, if you can call him good looking. Well, he's tried a new look over here, a new hairstyle, which makes him look leaner and a little meaner because the role is such. But I wouldn't say he's necessarily better looking than in any of his previous films. There's Tara Sutaria, who's gorgeous. There is Disha Patni, who's even more gorgeous. And then there's John Abraham, of course, who has great screen presence, but not the acting chops to match, sadly. And all of these people collectively don't put out a great performance, and also because their characters aren't written in a way that you will invest your emotions into them. The music is of course good, it's above average. It is woven really well with the narrative and it works in the film. Although I thought that the first installment of Ek Villain had better music. But overall I would say that this is a very stylish film, a good looking product, but without a soul. It will be liked by the masses for sure, especially for those who haven't watched a lot of Hollywood thrillers, because then they wouldn't have anything to compare with. Because if you've seen many Hollywood blockbusters and thrillers especially, and even Bollywood thrillers for that matter, like really good ones, then you know the difference between a thriller that gives you the thrill, the edge of the seat, excitement, and the kind of fear that it instills in you with regards to the serial killer, which doesn't happen here. But if you ask me, then I've seen a lot better than this, and I thought that after the first half was over, the whole of second half was quite a drag, and it was quite a waste of time for me. But if you decide to go ahead and check out Ek Villain Returns, then let us know in the comments what you feel about it. Or if you're not going to watch it at all, then also let us know why. Or if you're going to wait till it drops on Netflix because that's the streaming partner. Or if you would like to wait till it comes on Setmax because that's the satellite partner. Whatever it is, let us know in the comment section. और इस पिक्चर में जॉन एब्राहिम कंटिन्यूसली एक डायलॉग बोलते हैं बार बार कि मुझे रेटिंग दो बिकॉज ही इज़ अ टैक्सी ड्राइवर. सो यूजुअली आई हैव स्टॉप्ड रेटिंग movies on my YouTube videos, but here I would like to give 2.5 out of 5. And here's what the Janta has to say.
It was quite good, but I don't understand the story.
You didn't understand the story?
No, I was like...
How many stars would you give it?
Out of 5 it will be 4.
4 stars.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, it's good.
Did you like
Nice.
the story?
Yes,
And acting?
acting is good.
And how many stars would you give?
5.
No, actually, it was a good movie. We liked it. Yeah, it was very sweet, like, you know.
And acting wise?
The acting wise, it's very good. This guy, what's his name? What's his name?
Arjun.
Arjun. No, the
John
John
Abraham.
Abraham is very good.
And how many stars would you give out of 5?
Maybe 3.5.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it.
What did you like in the film?
The climax, Yeah.
Any performances?
5 out of 5.